All right, guys, we are now live. You guys see the title. Nation of Souls finally answers everyone's questions, or people who were questioning what was going on. Those guys were on the Monday Midsole. So shout out to the Monday Midsole panel. Those guys did a great job tonight. And I see we got some people in here early. Bruce Danzler, what's up, bro? What's going on, Bruce? IBA supposed to be coming in a few. Man, this one right here always tripped me out. Man, what's up, man? Y'all gotta stop that. Beezy, what's going on? Also, if anybody want to come in, the link is in the chat. I got a few people who's supposed to be coming in, so we're gonna talk about a few things. So regarding the nominations or the nominees, with certain nominations in the Nation of Soul award show. I'm gonna go ahead and give my opinion. I think it's a good thing. Like, I like that idea, especially the idea IBA had last night. And some people who were in the Monday Midsole chat were saying, if people don't like it, start your own award show. Like, that's how I feel about it. I mean, and then y'all know I'm always go back to my favorite word, compete. Like, me personally, I wasn't nominated for anything, but that just made me want to work harder. So people got to learn how to compete. Compete might be my favorite word, and that is coming on a t-shirt, compete. And I said it. Some of y'all, I could tell who played sports and who didn't play sports, because some of y'all don't like no kind of competition. Like, I think the Soulmate said participation trophies. Oh, man, Ron, if I'd have known that. As a matter of fact, come on in here, Ron. Come on in here, Ron. I figure ain't nobody go live since, everybody was watching Monday Midsole. So I ain't know, man. I mean, unless you still want to go live, I'll probably stay on for about 30 minutes because I ain't got too much to talk about besides that. I mean, it is what it is, though. I mean, whatever you want to do, man, just let me know. Warren Coleman. I sent IBA and everybody. It's like 3 other people that's supposed to come in. IBA, What the Sneakers. I just want to get, everybody input on all this, man. Like, I don't know. Some people said the nominations were biased. And after looking at the Monday Midsole podcast, I don't think it was biased because the guy did say he hit up people. He hit up a lot of people over, I think he said over 100 people in their DMs, and he only, got back a certain amount of DMs, everybody that he had, reached out to. So I don't know. Like, somebody said Tony D too wild, and I was saying, like, Tony D, those cats are some big cats, big time cats. So they probably didn't even get the DM or even didn't respond to it. All right. Yeah, like I said, I ain't gonna be on long run. So if you still plan to go up, I'll probably be on for like maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes. That's the word. Compete all 2020. Like I said, man, like y'all gotta. I just look at it as friendly competition, man. It's just like in practice, man. You need to challenge your peers to help you get better. That's all it is, man. Friendly competition, man. But Polo, I think Polo said it too. Like, if y'all want y'all own awards, somebody need to come together and have their little own awards. We all in our different communities. Like, it's the sneaker community, but it's like we all in a different community. Because I said it last night, some of the names that were on the nomination list or some of the nominees I didn't even recognize, but I had a chance to check those guys out, those people out. So it is what it is, man. Let me see if anybody caught this link. Yeah, they go IBA right now. Speak of the devil. It is what it is, man. Let me see if anybody caught this link. Yeah, they go IBA right now. Speak of the devil.
What's cracking?
It is what it is. Cooler, man. We just chopping it up about the whole speak of the devil.
What's cracking?
It is what feedback, man.
All right, there. We good?
Yeah, we good. But yeah, like I was saying, we just piggyback on what the guys on the Monday Midsole had talked about. They had the co-founder of Nation of Souls up, and he answered a lot of people's questions as far as like the nominees, how certain people were nominated for certain categories and everything.
I mean, if we're gonna talk about it, let's talk about it. Like, it ain't no shade on nobody. Like I said, I'm just gonna say how I feel about it. At the end of the day, I feel like nothing changed. I mean, people wanted answers, and I guess, you know what I'm saying, since, you know what I'm saying, their name is involved, they just felt like they had to get on here and speak about it. But at the end of the day, what did they really say that clarified anything?
Facts.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, at the end of the day, it just seems like it is what it is.
That's basically all it is. It just is what it is. I mean, it ain't really changing nothing. Not unless, I don't know. He did say they're gonna come up with some different ideas for next year. But my thing is, he said he reached out to over 100 people. So
he did reach out. I mean, he reached out to me because I knew about it. I knew about the the award show like about 2-3 months ago, to be honest. So they've been prepping for it for a while.
Yeah.
Well, I'm assuming they've been, you know what I'm saying, they dropped and let all the nominees know that it was coming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they've been doing all of that. So, you know what I'm saying, as far as how they put it together, I mean, like I said, we talked about that yesterday. Like I said, you know what I'm saying, sometimes when you jump into something for the first time, you know what I'm saying, you learn from it. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, they could do it next year and it could be way better. But as far as this time, I mean, everybody addressed it. Everybody got their feelings out. But at the end of the day, I don't think it changed anybody's feelings based on what happened. Everybody still feel the same way. And just because he came in there and spoke on certain things, there was certain, I mean, he answered the questions to the best of his ability. But at the end of the day, I just feel like sometimes when you're put on the spot, somebody asks you a question, you just kind of tell people what they want to. I mean, you saying what you believe, but at the end of the day, you just trying to, defend your name, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So you're just trying to, keep it, clear your name.
Appease everybody.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, but at the end of the day, like I said, is anything going to change as far as this one? No. Everything is the way it is, what it is at this point. And you know what I'm saying? You could either participate or not participate, but at the end of the day, I just feel like it's kind of a bust at this point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, it's already set in stone.
Yeah, so I mean, to be honest, I don't know. A part of me feel like it's not too late to start it over. Like, you know what I mean, to reset it and do this, but I don't know. Maybe they, they just don't want to put the effort in. It's like we already got this far in, and I don't know. Me, in my opinion, I feel like it's not too late to fix it.
Now, I think well, how you feel about it? What the sneakers before I get into the next little subject about it?
Sure, I'm lost. Like, what's going on?
All right, so they got this. There's this group called Nation of Souls, and they have this award show coming up. I think it's next week or it's the 31st, right? IBA.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be on the 31st. Voting stops on the 27th.
Okay, yeah. So pretty much like next week we got a award show coming up, and it's some people who weren't nominated for any categories, and some people are supposedly feeling some type of way. I don't know about it. My first time hearing about people feeling different types of way was yesterday, and that's why I decided to go live yesterday. But I mean, my thing is, I don't really think it's a big deal like that. But one of the co-founders, he got on the Monday Midsole tonight, and he clarified a few things. I mean, you said you was lost about it, so I don't know if you're gonna have any feelings towards it.
I can get the gist of that part. I mean, the way I look at it don't look like it's a big deal, though. I mean, that type of stuff always happens, though, man. Like, it's just like an all-star game, you know what I'm saying? You got certain NBA all-star players, bro, that don't get, nominated in the, you know what I'm saying? That's just how things go, man.
Exactly. And I think Polo said something like that earlier tonight. He was like, the NBA All-Star voting is up to the fans, but say you got people like Taco Fall who only played in like 3 NBA games, but he got votes behind LeBron or something like that.
Yeah.
But now leading on to the next subject, Retro Young was in the chat and he was asking about were there certain criteria for people to be nominated for certain categories, and the guy answered, and Retro pretty much summed it up saying basically there were no criteria on how certain people got nominated.
Right.
My assumption, I'm going to agree with Retro. I don't really think it was any criteria, because he ended up saying, like, you know, we reached out to over 100 people, and we only, you know, selected the people who responded. So my question to you guys: what would have been a criteria to get certain people in, if y'all feel like there should have been one?
I mean, they did the nominations because the thing is on their page. If you follow Nation of Souls, they did, you know what I'm saying, who they felt like was nominated, and they told the people to vote.
Yeah.
So the thing is, if anything, the problem could have been lack of participation, like he said.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it kind of made it hard. But then at the end of the day, I said this, I feel like it should have probably been a committee. It shouldn't have been left up to the public. You know what I'm saying? Like, for us, we could nominate people, and then from like you said on the show, it made sense. You know what I'm saying? They could go back and look at everybody that was nominated, and then they have their own, you know what I'm saying, Nation of Souls committee that go in and say, okay, this was what was brought to the table. Now we gonna iron it out and pick the, you know, the top people, or we feel like who we want to be on the list out of this list right here.
Facts.
And after that, don't leave it up to the people to decide who is the best. At the end of the day, they need to come up with their own, you know what I'm saying, understanding of who is the best, and it is what it is. And it's not everybody else's, it's what they feel. You know what I mean?
Facts. And I kind of said it earlier tonight too, like when they were talking about, you know, getting a panel, it should be like the college football playoffs. You know, they have a panel on who they vote in. And, you know, those people, they don't know each other. Have a panel like that, you know, get certain people who don't know each other. So that way, you know, people won't put in their friends or people who they rock with. Just gather a certain amount of people, make a panel. And these people say, oh, well, this person should be nominated for this, or this person should be nominated for that. Like, you know, kind of do it like that. Like have an anonymous panel, like the college football playoffs.
And like I said, I just feel like really it's up to them. It should have been up to them. Don't leave it up to the people to a certain extent. They could nominate. They could not. They could. I mean, I'm saying the community could help nominate people, but at the end of the day, they're going to pick who is the winner. Yeah. And at the end of the day, whoever they pick as the winner is just who the winner is. Just like they say, this is my favorite shoe. This is my favorite shoe. You can't tell me nothing that this ain't my favorite. So it's like, if this y'all gave me 10 people, but out of the 10 people, I feel like this person deserved it.
Exactly.
And that's our, you know what I'm saying? That's our choice. You don't have to agree with it, but that's how we feel.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, this is our award show, so we could get an award to who we feel. We let y'all participate, but at the end of the day, it's our decision.
Yeah. I mean, you're right. It is theirs. I don't know, man. My thing is you can't please everybody. So you're gonna have people crying or all that regardless. Like that just come with the territory. And pretty much everything is opinion based anyway. Like you got the people who coming in, and then you got the people who voting and all that. It's all opinion based. So I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Like I'm gonna keep saying it. Like people just gotta learn how to compete. Like take your L's. Like my mentality is like, okay, well, I ain't get nominated. That just means I gotta step my game up more. Like I gotta do something nobody else is doing. I gotta get on my grind. Like that's all it is.
Right. But then again, go ahead.
Yeah, I agree with the committee thing. Like I feel like the committee should be the ones to actually vote in the people that's going to be nominated or whatever you want to call it. And I think the fans should be the ones to, you know, the subscribers, they should be the ones to actually vote for it. You know what I'm saying? Give them a little something, you know, like they put in for something too. Yeah, like I said, man, like man, look, everybody gonna take an L. I mean, some people gonna take L, some people gonna take W, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not a big deal. Bro. It's like Goat said, bro. Like you just bro, you don't see my name on that. Trust me, I'm gonna be grinding harder, right? I'm gonna be grinding harder right afterwards,
there.
getting it in.
I don't think people really. I think the big issue is the main issue is the voting system, how you can vote multiple times, which was brought to my attention.
Yeah.
And then the other one is that, to be honest, some of the categories and the people in the categories don't fit. And I do agree, because I ain't gonna lie, the category that I'm in, I don't think I belong there. I'm not gonna lie.
Now, what you mean by the voting multiple times?
You can go into the link and you can vote more than once. Like you can vote one time, then boom, boom, you can clear it out, go back to the website and vote again. So pretty much, if your name is in, if you nominated for one of the categories, you could go in 100 times and vote for yourself.
But they should do it just like how they do it on E-Money, man. Like, just put it down in the chat. Just have people just looking at it, like, you know, monitoring everything, like the who has to eat shit. You know what I'm saying? Instead of doing it like that.
But then again, I feel like I ain't gonna say that wouldn't work, but at the end of the day, that could possibly be overwhelming if a gang of people show up and just sit there and have to count all that up. That's
having to count all that stuff.
Yeah. But at the same time, though, you thinking about it from this perspective, like, the way they doing it with the double voting thing is just as worse. You know what I'm saying? Because just people gonna keep constantly going back and back and back, trying to vote and vote and vote and vote. I'd rather have that one. I'd rather have that one than the other one.
You know what would work? If they did the award show like on they streamed the show live, like, you feel me?
Yeah.
They do the voting where they could do it live, where they'd be like, all right, go over there and place your votes now, and they leave it up for like maybe about 90 seconds or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it'll tally up like
3 minutes or something, like, you know what I'm saying, 3 minutes or minutes, whatever. And then when the tally up, it'd be a way they could shut it down, and whatever that is, that's there at that point in time. That's it.
Yeah,
I think that would be dope. I don't know if that could be possible. If there's a way that that could be done, but
I think it probably could. Like on OBS, like when Ron have his donation numbers, like when people donate and the little bar moves, like when somebody donate, I think it would. Yeah, they might need to look into that, because I think
that would be so dope. Like, you could do it live, like, you know what I'm saying? No, I think that would be hard.
Dolo Kick says, so the problem is people mad they wasn't nominated. Yeah,
I think that played a part too.
Yeah, you got that does play a part in it. You got some people who were mad they didn't get nominated, but like bro said, he reached out to over 100 people, and
some people didn't
respond.
He did say that.
So he had to go with who responded. Like he said he DM'd them and he asked would they be willing to participate, and he didn't get anything back. So the people who responded were the people who received nominations.
That just changed the whole narrative of everything right there. Now, I mean, if you didn't respond back and you having something to say afterwards, then that's just pretty much on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
I don't know, man. But like I was saying, with the whole criteria in general, I just think like they need to get like a certain amount of a certain number of people who aren't friends, aren't cool with each other, like have them on a panel, just like the college football playoffs, and just have them submit names for different categories. And that way the whole award system or the vote, well, we can't control the voting system, but the whole nomination system won't be as biased as people think it is. I don't think it's biased right now. Like, some people might think it's biased because of the names that are on there, but I don't think it's biased. Like he said, he just got the people who responded.
Right. No,
and then there. Oh, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh no, you didn't cut me off. No, I was just saying. I mean, like I said, I was looking forward to this, and it's just kind of sad the way it played out. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people was looking forward to this, and I think this was supposed to be dope, and it wasn't supposed to go the way it did. Yeah. And it's sad to see that it went the way it did, bro.
Yeah. Well, you know that just go back to you ain't gonna be able to please everybody, man. And I think Dolo Kicks just said, like, that's entitlement that hasn't been earned. So, and I feel like that. Like, I know my YouTube videos ain't the best. Like I watch my videos and I critique myself. You know, I watch them like what could I do better, or you know what do I need to work on, like things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a lot of entitled people who, like Dolo said, who ain't earned it yet. Like I'm looking at somebody like Talks with TJ. TJ earned all her stuff. Like I don't know if y'all.
I agree 100%.
Like, I watched TJ jump from 1,000 subscribers. She had 5 already in like a year, but she's consistent. She's knowledgeable. Like that's work, because she uploads damn near every day.
And she there, but the thing is, like I said, it do make sense when people say there's a lot of people that, you know what I'm saying, they might feel like they deserved it, but then again, there's people other than themselves that they felt like should have made certain lists that even they didn't make. Yeah. But then again, I guess they feel like certain people make the list. It's like, how the hell this person make the list, but then this person over here didn't make the list?
Man, I'm gonna tell you like dog.
Like, will we say that? Do we feel like Break should have been in there somewhere?
Yeah, I do, but that go back to his DM. Like somebody like Break probably get 1 million, or probably hundreds of thousands of DMs a day. He ain't got time to be checking his DMs like that.
Yeah,
so
the thing is, I feel like I ain't gonna lie to you. If it's a way, like when it comes to something like that, and I'm pretty sure if somebody would have brought it to his attention and put him up on game, like even if you can get through a DM, there's ways to get a hold of that of him. There's plenty of us that got that man's phone number.
Yeah, and I was just about to say that, like people like me or Snipe or Flight, like you said, we got his number. We can call him anytime. Right. So
I mean,
I don't know, man. I guess you could say the way they went about like hitting people up kind of was like what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, I can't even think of the right word to say. But
I don't blame them. I guess I feel like they was doing it. I ain't gonna say they wasn't doing their best. At the end of the day, they were doing it to the best of their ability, and they might have just dropped the ball, and it wasn't done on purpose. At the end of the day, like you said, they was trying to involve everybody, and they was trying to do their best to reach out. But unfortunately, like I said, it just came to a lack of participation, and that's what based on what the man said. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Robert,
that's all I'm doing.
I didn't know who the heck Nation of Soul was neither. But like I say, man, look,
did you not watch the show? They said who they was. I mean,
I didn't know.
I was a part of Nation of Souls, and then like I paid the little fee. You know what I'm saying? That for a year you get entered into raffles, and you could win a shoe every. I think every week that they did a different raffle, or every month. I think it was every week they do a raffle.
See,
and you're automatically raffled. Like say you could do it monthly or you could do it yearly, but basically you're entered in a raffle every week. So basically, for $20 you can just sit back and you're entered in this raffle and you could possibly win a shoe. But at the end of the day, their goal is to help out. You know what I'm saying, the less fortunate, and you know they donate shoes to different organizations and stuff like that. But that's what he said on the show tonight too. But that's what the as far as you know what I'm saying, that part of it is about. They help out. So basically we helping them to help out, you know what I'm saying?
The community.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I didn't know who they were until I started seeing like the pictures and everything on IG.
I'm gonna tell you exactly when I thought I knew who they was or whoever. You know how like on IG they got those little hashtags that says like I guess Nation of Souls and shit, but I started seeing them around like on a lot of people's pages and shit like that, dog. And I was like, what is that? It's like this like some type of Illuminati or some shit.
Yeah, I thought it was like what's the name that Super Duper Roofer and them was on a couple months ago? The thing Skinny had made.
Oh yeah.
Let me ask Ron a question. All right, so the list, you say the list is biased, right? So who you say it's a friend list, who's friends? Because to be honest, I mean, my name was called, but the thing is, I didn't really necessarily know the man behind it either. Because a lot of people was asking questions, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I had joined Nation of Soul and I participated in what they were doing, but I never knew who was behind it until today. I'm just be honest. So Well, I'm saying this. I say that to say this. Do you feel like your name should have been called? Be honest, Ron.
Ron, do you feel like your name should have been called?
Do you feel like your name should
Hot,
have been in there?
Hot Dog says seems like you had to have at least 10K followers to win that so-called raffle. And see, like I said, I didn't know anything about Nations of Soul until I saw like UIBA Rep. I think I saw Feats put them in a post, and then I just started following them because I thought it was something like that Skinny thing. What was the name of that game Skinny had a couple months ago?
Are you talking about that little
Like,
cloud shit?
Yeah, the Cloud Squad. I thought it was something like that. So I was like, all right, well, I see some faces I recognize, and I know they ain't about no BS. So that's a good thing. Like I said, I saw IBA, Rep, Feats. So I'm like, all right, well, this something, this something good, something new. So I started following them.
Well, that's Ron.
Yeah,
there
that's
go
Ron right here.
All right, so what's up, Ron? You feel like your name should have been called?
Bruh, I wasn't even gonna get in this live until you said that dumb ass shit. I was just gonna sit here and watch.
No, keep it 100.
be-
Keep it
I was
100,
just
Ron. I'll answer the question. Just answer the question. It's yes
I
or
was
no.
gonna be no, bro, because it's a sneakerheads list, bro. It's a list for niggas that buy sneakers. I don't buy sneakers.
Yeah, but it's not only about sneakers. I mean, you talk about
Yes,
sneakers.
it is, bro. The list is about sneaker YouTube. It's about sneaker YouTube. I'm not a part of sneaker YouTube. I don't buy sneakers.
Okay, I get you. All right, so let me ask you this then. If not you, like, who do you like? Name like 3 people you felt like that should have been in there. That's not in there.
Oh, best YouTube channel of the year.
Whatever you
Shit,
feel.
could have had like Farmer Simpson, goddamn it, Kais, Unbreakable. Them niggas should have been in the running for best sneaker channel of the year. Regardless
I get it.
I'm saying regardless if a nigga wanna, if you can get in touch with a nigga or not. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. If a nigga win the category, they win the category. You ain't gotta get in touch with a nigga
Right.
just to nominate them. You know what
All
I'm
right,
saying?
let me ask you this.
I feel
So
like
what about-
the list was biased. I feel like the list was biased because it was all the people that ever been on Monday Miss. So nobody that was on the list, it wasn't nobody that never been on their show on their list or to be nominated. And I'm just calling it like I see. I'm just calling it down the middle. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that was on that list been on Monday Miss so before, and it wasn't nobody on that list nominated that never been on Monday Miss so. So that's why I say the list is biased, and it's obvious to us. It's obvious to us who never been on the Monday Miss so, or that we can see that this is like it was a little circle list. So that's why I'm telling niggas, don't be offended because it's a fucking friends list. You know what I'm saying? You're not in that circle, so that's why you weren't nominated. So don't be offended. But a nigga not gonna stop me from speaking my mind because I'm not a sneaker YouTuber, so I don't give a fuck about being on the list. I'm just calling down the middle.
Okay, I feel you.
Yeah, there it is. Like I said,
The reason I asked that question because I feel like that's also a part of it. It's also the way the list came out, and there's some people that feel like they should have been on there. Then people felt like there should have been some people on there that's not in there and don't understand why they are not there. So
I don't know. It's kind of like I see where you coming from, Ron. Like Farmer Simpson and whoever else. I think that's just like I don't. As far as like our little circle or whatever, like people who on YouTube, I don't rock with Farmer Simpson like that. Like I don't watch Farmer or none of that. So I don't feel like I don't know. I watch the people who I can reach out to, who I can contact if I got a question or anything like that. Like, people who support me and I support them. Like, that's my thing. Like, Farmer Simpson ain't supporting me and I ain't watching Farmer Simpson. So I think it was kind of like they kind of went to the people they know within certain YouTube communities.
So let me ask y'all this. Do y'all feel like the voting was announced where it will be with everybody that's in the sneaker community, everybody would have got a chance to vote? Do y'all feel like it was announced? Because some of us didn't even know about the list. I didn't know about the list. If I didn't follow Skip or follow TJ's on social media, I wouldn't have known about the list. So do y'all feel like it was announced, the competition or the voting was announced where it will be fair? You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like it was announced good enough for us to even know about it.
Nah, 'cause I know why. The only reason why I knew was because of IBA.
Oh, so you saying that basically the promotion is they didn't push it hard enough. That's why a lot of people didn't know about it.
Right. I'm saying it was like, I ain't gonna say push it hard enough because it probably was not. Okay, if the people that was nominated, they should have been like, hey, I've been nominated, go vote for me. You know what I'm saying?
We did do that.
There
were people that did that.
I'm saying I be on social media every day and I ain't see none of that. I just seen the outcome.
And it's funny though, because it's I ain't gonna lie, it's a handful. I ain't gonna say a handful, but there's enough people that said that they never heard of Nations of Soul until recent.
Yeah, I really didn't hear. I haven't heard them until I saw like y'all posting them on y'all IG and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, I thought Buckeye City Soul put the whole thing together. I don't know who the fuck Nations of Soul was.
I thought people were trolling when they were saying. I mean, I ain't gonna say that y'all just supposed to know of them, but I thought that they was well known. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it ain't like they knew they've been around.
Yeah, that's what like I said, I thought it was one of them little clout gangs or whatever that was again. That's all I thought it was. I thought it was another little rascals gang thing again.
Yeah, like I remember I seen like that hashtag on a lot of people pages, bro. I know it was on Retro Queen. I know I seen that on her page before, and I was like, "What the heck is Nation of Soul?" And then I started seeing more people with it, and I was like, "All right, well, it must be some type of Illuminati or some shit."
And see, it's a lot of people in the chat saying they never heard of them.
Right. Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know. I just recently followed them when I saw, like I said, y'all IBA. When I saw the whole award things, like I just followed them, but that was just a couple weeks ago. So
I ain't gonna lie, I seen the category.
Apparently,
I seen the category that they put me in. And do I feel like I belong in that category? I keep on saying it, like no. But at the end of the day, you know me, I'm gonna promote the shit out that shit. I'm gonna push that shit, nigga, and I'm trying to win. You know what I'm saying? That's all it was, nigga. So
yeah, I mean,
when I'm involved in anything, y'all, everybody know, nigga, I promote my ass off. So when it comes to everything,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to sell yourself.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is.
Hop said the voting system is faulty. You can sit there and keep voting over and over again. All you have to do is keep refreshing the page. That's a fact. Like I was saying earlier, like all you got to do is boom, 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 vote, then go back out and go back in. Like
that's why I was saying, like, do that stuff on the live and like, you know, just ask everybody who they vote for. Do it that way. I mean, it might be long and tedious, bro, but it's better than having people do it consecutive times, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's keeping it more fair that way.
Yeah, but it's their first time though, so you really got to give them the benefit of the doubt. Like,
yeah, clearly, yeah.
I'm gonna go up and look at their IG page. I don't know how many followers they got.
They got an IG page?
Yeah, they got an Instagram page, Nation of Souls.
I'm not mad at what they said though. Like, you don't say whoever don't like it could go do their own. And at the end of the day, if they could do it better.
Exactly.
And that's what I was about to segue into about, you know, maybe certain people maybe a certain amount of people in the sneaker community need to come up with their own award show. Like I told Polo in the chat, I was like, well, they got Nation of Soul awards. You know, maybe somebody could do like Kicks awards. I don't know, man. I was just talking. You know, we got different BET awards. You got VH1, MTV awards. Like you can get a group of people and come up with a whole different award show.
Right, of course. I mean, come on, they got all kind of award shows. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
you know
I mean, with this right here, I think, you know, Nation of Souls kind of laid the blueprint for somebody to do that. And since they done laid out the blueprint, maybe somebody can do it bigger and better than Nation of Souls.
But let me ask you this question: has there ever? I mean, nobody ain't ever did nothing like this before.
Man, Skinny had his little award show last year with the whole place. He had that, man. But you know I never seen a sneaker. Well, I ain't been on YouTube long enough to see something like that.
Hey, that's why I'm asking, because I'm a rookie myself, so that's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie though. Like, if last year award thing was Skinny, it didn't feel like a award show. Not a year before that, you know what I'm saying? I felt like it was more of a award show, like, you know what I'm saying?
I
And
feel
it
like
looked more, and it, because he had people on the panel, and
Not yeah.
he had people on the panel like Snoopy JoJo and Duns and all of them, and they was counting up the votes and all that stuff. How many people was getting voted? You know what I'm saying? So it made it look more that way.
And he had the winners on. I think he had like Mike Rich on. I think Break came on. Yeah, so it was kind of fugazi, but not fugazi at the same time. You know, he had the little plate. So
that shit was like the Hood Awards.
Yeah, it was the Source Awards on YouTube.
You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, somebody could do something like that. You know, somebody with a big following. Like, I know a lot of people don't rock with Skinny, but he got a big following. So if him and I ain't rocking with Damn D. So I'm about to say somebody like him and Damn D, people with big followings.
Yeah, but if a lot of people, he might got his following, but still, I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, this is my opinion. When it comes to the sneaker community, a lot of people don't watch.
A lot of people, exactly. So that's why I ain't even gonna get into all that. But or somebody like Unbreakable, Snipe, and all them, Tony D. You know, they got a huge following, so they could come up with their own if they willing to do that,
or use them as more of like a special host. You know how like the Grammys do it, and they always got like a special host or something like that. Like have one big name YouTuber that's just been doing this thing all year come on there, host the show, announce the winners and all that good stuff.
Yeah, or like IBA said last night, man, that was a good idea last night. Like, okay, my thing is we got to have a panel first. Like the panel, like I was telling Polo and them earlier tonight, the panel got to be somebody or a group of people who's not going to be biased towards the people who are nominated or the people who should be nominated for the categories. Like if we could get people in like that, then we can have like vendors and sponsors or somebody, come in with our own little, well, not our own, but come in with their own little award show.
True.
Ron was like, he said in the chat, he was like, they should have had their own, they broke it down in their own categories.
Yeah. Hop said I subscribe to them.
I feel like that's why they were asking, like, how, you know what I'm saying? Like, how did they pick their categories, and then well, not the categories, but how did they place people in certain categories? Like, how was it done? What was the criteria? Like, you know what I'm saying? So that was really the main question. That was everybody's real question. Like, you know what I mean? How did you go about picking who you were, placed in these categories? Because it, like, I guess some people just didn't understand why people were put in certain places, and I get it. Because I ain't gonna lie, there's even some people that was on some of them categories that I didn't even know. So I had to really go look it up. And just because we don't know them, don't mean that they're nobody.
Yeah.
You know, because at the end of the day, we all part of like this little community that we got, but there's, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, if you want to put it, there's like the hood, then there's the suburbs, then there's the, you know what I'm saying?
And that's what I was saying. Like, so like with Fomer Simpson when
it comes to this sneaker stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm interested in knowing how they do it too, because like when you even said IBA, you was talking about like you don't understand why they put you in that certain category. You don't feel like you should be in that category. You know what I'm saying?
Right. True.
So,
yeah.
I don't know, man. I can talk about this a little bit more.
But me personally, I think it's a good start to something new. Something official. Not to say Skinny Joint the year before last wasn't official. But like I said, the people who did win, he did have on to accept their awards. Like he had Mike Rich and all them come on. So I think if you get the right people, well, not necessarily right people, but bigger people, bigger shootubers. I think it could be something nice.
Yeah.
I already think this is nice by itself. So it's just the first time it's really been officially done.
Right. You never know what can happen. Like I said, all you need is the right crowd of people, and you know what I'm saying, a good base, and just build on it
Yeah.
and make something happen. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes,
Yeah.
and I do agree what they said. Like if they come with a panel and people that are participating as far as selecting the the nominees and the categories and all that kind of stuff, I feel like it should be a secret panel. That way, it ain't no question. This is at this point, like we're gonna say Nation of Soul. We're Nation of Soul, and this is who we choose. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And based on the people. So basically, the people told us these people, and out of those people, this is where we made our selection from.
Yeah. Like nobody on the panel know each other, don't know each other from a can of paint.
You know what I'm saying?
Just go ahead and
there's
nobody
there's some people that's out there that can be part of the community, and they do have friends, but you got some people that will really give their honest opinion and don't be biased.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not about friendships. It should be based on different things like followers, participation, you know what I'm saying? Content. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what they base their their decisions on. They should have, like, you know what I'm saying? A little breakdown of, different things and touch on those and, go based on that.
Yeah. Snatch Your Souls. What's going on, bro?
What's happening with?
What up, Snatch Your
Cool,
Souls?
man.
I feel like I ain't seen him in forever.
Next up. So D Price had a question. He said, how did they broadcast it? Did they broadcast it through YouTube? I didn't start seeing it until I was on Instagram.
What do you mean?
I know Rep. I guess by broadcasting meaning when did they start having the voting or promoting it or whatever?
Oh, they was promoting it on IG. And everybody that was nominated, they DM, because I got the DM. Like I said, I got a DM from Nations of Soul maybe about 2-3 months ago. I don't remember exactly, but it was a while ago.
Dang.
So we knew about it for a minute. But the thing is, nobody really start promoting it heavy until it winded down into December.
Yeah.
But when they sent out the little, Nations of Soul saying that you've been nominated, so we was able to start promoting it early. But the thing is, we're not going to saturate our pages with it. I mean, we mentioned it.
Yeah.
You know,
like I said, I know Rep was talking about it a lot on his channel, so I remember that. I remember seeing it a couple times. Beezy said, should the nominations come from content creators or subs or a combination of both?
I think combo of both.
Yeah, I think a combo of both. Like, have a certain percentage of content creators put a few nominations in, and then have the subs do it. Like with the All-Star vote. Like the fans, they don't get an entire vote on the All-Star joint. Like they can vote,
like 50%.
but they ain't getting everything they vote for. Ain't getting in, so
they get 50%. The players get 25%.
Right.
And the media get 25%.
Okay,
that makes sense.
That do.
So if they give it to like a certain percentage of people, that could be a good. That's what I'm saying. That just gonna have to come down to whoever they put on that panel.
Right.
Hop said, I think they're just on Instagram, but they do have a website, and that's how you vote. Yeah, you can go vote on the website. You can vote as many times as you want.
Put it in the group. I went to the website.
Yeah.
They had like 15 categories, but I was just like, because I clicked on his, because it sent me straight to his link to where his was, and I went through and looked at who it was going against, and I was like, all right, I think I know a couple of these people, but I was like, shit, fuck it, I'm thinking bro shit. I voted. I feel like the female wants to see. I ain't know Kicking It with Didi. I ain't know she even had a YouTube or something like that. I think they had her on YouTube. I ain't know she did YouTube. I know IG. I ain't know she did YouTube.
That's what I was saying last night. Like, it was a lot of names who I didn't know they had YouTube until I looked at them. Like, I had to go look at it.
Right. I was like, I ain't know she did none of that.
But that's another thing. Is it only based on YouTubers, or is it just like content creators, influencers, like in general?
Yeah, see, and that's why you was like the criteria. They should have just broke down how they did their criteria
right
better. And then folks would have been kind of like a balance where folks kind of understood where they were coming from and stuff like that.
And that was one of the main questions. If anything, that was question number 1.
Yep, the criteria.
Yeah, like
that's all people wanted to understand, so it could make sense. Because I guess to everybody, just didn't make sense. So basically, that was the number 1 question.
So who is Nations of Soul? Like, is that the Monday Mid Soul folks, or is that just
no? Nation of Souls is 2 guys. They started it up. I mean, hey, you got to go watch the Monday Mid. I'm not going to sit here and repeat all
that. I watched it when you and Chaotic was on there, but I know like Polo and Jay, like I follow him on IG. So see that why I knew him already. 10
o'clock. Yeah. No, but the reason I'm saying that because Nation of Soul was on Monday Mid Soul tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, he was up tonight. So and like I said earlier, he clarified a few things, and I can understand why the people who they had were nominated for, whatever they was nominated for.
Yeah, I mean, and I can understand. I mean, if they go in there and they say like we only chose people who really fuck with us, I understand that. Cause I mean, I ain't finna nominate a whole bunch of folks who I know ain't gonna respond. Or I ain't gonna come mess with my stuff like that. I ain't gonna nominate all them folks.
Yeah, but he said he reached out to over 100 people. So
yeah, that's why I said they ain't gonna respond. So I ain't gonna put them on there.
Yeah. So then I feel you on that. Ain't no need for you to waste my time because I don't like my time wasted.
It's like BET Award nominating Beyonce and she ain't gonna show up. They ain't gonna put her on there.
No, she ain't coming.
They ain't gonna put her on there.
No, she ain't coming. Yeah, so Killer G.
With somebody, I think when Kanye stopped showing up to somebody's stuff, they stopped putting them on nominations. I think or something like that. Yeah.
That's why I don't even watch the BET Awards no more. Yeah. For real.
You ain't coming. They ain't putting you on there.
They ain't putting you on there, man. But Killer G said, "What's the prize if you win?" They ain't going into details about that. I don't know if you get like a plaque or what.
Yeah, I think it is. They said they're gonna send something out, so it might be some type of trophy or plaque or something. I mean, they didn't really get into it, but just based on what they said, I think it is gonna be something of that nature.
I mean, I like what they did though. I mean, that's something different, and like right now, it got a buzz. You feel what I'm saying? So I mean,
it got it
up. Yeah, that's why I said it set it up for next year to be bigger. So I mean, I like what they did. I like what they did. It's something different. I mean, you gotta broaden the horizons in this community that we got. You gotta broaden. You can't just be like they say everybody doing lives. It's good somebody actually did a award show that everybody feel like they could support once they get a little bit more information about it. I feel like it could be something big.
Thanks.
Yeah.
And with the name they got, it makes sense. It's called Nations of Souls, so it
Nations of Souls
for them to have the awards. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's what I was saying though. Like it was a lot of people saying, "Oh, they didn't like that. They feel like it's biased." So I'm like, well, shoot, why don't a group of people just go ahead and create their own awards? Because you can have multiple award shows.
Right. Facts. Like you were saying, call it something different.
Yeah. I mean
then they can't be mad if the folks don't respond to they stuff they win the award.
Exactly. But it's so hard because like IBA said, like ShoeTube is like different communities. Like you said, we got the hood, we got the suburbs, then we got the we got the yeah. So that's what I'm saying.
When you see certain people, you can't knock it just because you don't know who they are. Don't mean they ain't nobody.
Right.
Exactly.
And open your eyes to go figure out who they are, though.
That's what I did. I ain't gonna lie. When I found them people, I subbed up to them and everything. Like, I ain't know about this person. Like, they're gonna be fun. And the thing is, they got followers and everything. They legit. I mean, you know what I mean? We just ain't never heard of them.
It's like y'all be putting me on certain folks that I ain't know about. Like I was like, who is it? I was like, I ain't big. That's just like me coming in. Then nobody know who I am. Like folks still don't know who I am because I ain't big. I gotta get consistent for folks to know who I am. But I can't be mad. Like, man, shoot, I got a lie. Don't know about that. Well, I wasn't on the list. Nigga, you ain't just people that's more consistent that you don't know about.
For real. Dolo Kick said I must have missed the email or something. I ain't getting no DM. I checked my DMs when he said it. I ain't get one. But that's what I'm saying. Since I ain't get no DM, like I ain't feeling no type of way. So like I said, I just need to step my game.
Man, high key, I ain't gonna lie. When all these award stuff started popping up, it high key made me want to go harder this year. Like I'm
for real.
Like bro, niggas gonna know me at the end of 2020. That's how I feel. Like, motherfucker.
Bro, I told them boys in the chat. I said I'm on some 06 Kobe shit. Like that's what my mindset at right now. Like I don't like nothing against y'all, but I'm just trying to kill everybody. I done been on YouTube.
Hey, you gotta understand that everybody gonna promote you better than yourself, bro.
Exactly.
Hey.
And I've been promoting myself since day one. I mean, I'm never gonna stop. I mean, people be teasing me. People be teasing me. They say that you always got on an IBA shirt. You goddamn right. I always got a motherfucker on.
Right.
Shit.
And like you tossed me that live last night, and it fell through the day. So
you know what I'm saying? So
it's all about yourself. How you promote yourself.
You just like they say, you can lead them to water, but you can't make them drink. You know what I'm saying? So.
Is that, and y'all see what I do in our group chat, bro? I be posting stuff that I do every night. Like I just did a sweatsuit right now. I'm trying to rock my stuff everywhere I go. The grocery store, everywhere.
Nigga, I'll be out in the grocery store. Oh, you do shoes and shit. I'm like, oh yeah, I could just be walking.
Nigga, I be at work with cars, passing cars out.
That's what you gotta do.
I stay on mine.
I got 150 likes on Facebook on my page.
I stay with mine, bro.
I got 150 likes today and just today on Facebook on my page.
Bro, ever since my homegirl put me on them cards, like last year for All-Star Weekend, like, bro, I never thought about it as long as I've been working at Foot Locker. Like, bro, when I'm at work, I'm passing out cards and everything. When we went, my first.
When I got mine, I was kind of hating. I was like, man, nigga, I ain't got nothing like.
Yeah, y'all boys do say that.
When you passing out cards, chaotic passing out cards, I'm like.
Hey.
Bro, I made sure I had them.
They say on kids and adults, man, that's the first thing we go. Folks watch YouTube more than they watch TV.
True.
For real. Hey, bro, no lie. When we was in Dallas,
I'm gonna check you out. Bet. Be added to their watch.
Bro, when we was in Dallas at Texas Live, we was in the parking lot. Nigga, I'm walking the parking lot. I'm putting cars on top of people's cars like I'm promoting a party or something.
Yeah, he really was.
Like real talk. He really
was though. Oh my mama, he really was. We was like this nigga right here.
Hey,
the whole time.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't thought about the Amazon part, but I got some stickers I've been looking at. No lie. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been putting them on. Ain't now people put them on like poles and stuff and have people take pictures by them. I may be giving away a gym, but I don't care. It's if all of us know it, it'd be all our groups of stickers can be in one picture for somebody. Shit,
bro,
that's what I plan on doing.
Hey, I'm gonna say something. I'm not even embarrassed to say it. I'm gonna say what I'm about to say, and I ain't even embarrassed about it, nigga. When I be going into Best Buy, I'll be walking around to all the phones, all the laptops.
You ain't did nothing wrong. Nothing wrong.
Bro,
I go to my playlist and they play like a mug. I ain't gonna be lying.
Bro,
hey, you ain't did nothing wrong.
Oh, me, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Bro, I've been doing the same thing. I was doing the same thing working at Sprint. My manager got mad at me. He's like, "What's this playing on all the phones?" I like, bro, I got to get my watch time up. You straight up.
Hey, I ain't gonna even lie to you, bro. Oh my mama. Oh me.
Straight up.
No shame. And it'd be funny though. People actually stop and they watching it. Like, what's this? Like, they looking at this shit in the store.
I mean, and y'all saw what I was doing when I was getting Chris in them early pair of shoes. I would put my card in them boxes. Knowing they knew, I knew when they unboxed it. When they unboxed it, they had to pull the card out. So it's like,
right.
Put it on the camera.
Gotta sell yourself, man. Real talk.
I mean, the UPS know me now. They be like, "You only got one box." When I go to the UPS, you only got one box today. Shoot.
I'm telling you, when I be going to picking up some of these shoes and they see that camera, you know, because I be vlogging, they be like, "Oh, you got YouTube channel? Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, dog." Oh,
it was just like you ain't went to put up them bread 11s. One of the workers hopped in your video because they so used to it now.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you know, sometimes the workers be dodging the camera because they don't want nobody over. Once they get used to a person coming in there so much, they get comfortable too.
Yeah, but it's some people that don't trip, but then you know the manager got to do their job. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
Yeah.
All right, so Skip just texted me. Skip about to come on. I'm waiting on him to text me back with his email.
That puss ass internet connection, boy.
Yeah, we gonna have to help Skip out with his internet, man. But yeah, like I said, I just want to get a couple opinions and see how they feel about everything, man. And like I said, I think the co-founder, I think he did a good job of answering, what he could earlier tonight on the Monday Miss. So
yeah, he I mean, people can't say
yeah.
Did it like he was hiding. So I mean, I feel like that was good that he came and spoke up on it.
Facts.
At the end of the day, I don't think. If it changed anything, it ain't gonna change nothing this rip. But if he do decide to do it again, then they could do better. But as far as this rip, it is what it is, and that's the way I think he's treating it. Like he don't want to fix it this rip.
Yeah.
Like he just gonna let it play out. It is what it is, and he gonna learn from it. That's it.
Yeah, that's all you can.
That's all it is.
All you can do.
Especially when it's the first go around for it.
At the end of the day, I feel like he didn't do nothing wrong, and if it did go wrong, it wasn't intentionally.
Right. That's why I said as long as he meant he had a good outlook on it, why he went for it, it's all good. You gonna have to talk negative on it the whole time, but you gonna have more positive feedback than negative.
And I do agree with what they said. Yeah. I'm sorry, but I do agree with what they said on the Monday Miss. So that instead of people hitting them up and bashing it, why not? Get some constructive criticism. Mm-hmm. Take from it. Let them learn from it. Don't just they ain't shit. Because that's not how that's not what this community is about. That's not how we supposed to get down. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't how life supposed to be, period. But that shit don't work like that.
Facts.
So at this point, it's just like I said, it is what. At this point, we just gotta accept it for what it is. If you rock with it, you do. If you don't, you don't. Let's move on. And hey, we'll see you next year.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's my thing. My thing is, hey, somebody create their own joint. Like we can have multiple awards. We had the Ratchet Awards, have Super Duper Rooper host.
Right.
We
had
the
Ratchet UA Awards or something like that.
Well, I ain't got no UA, so I can't be in that show.
but high key, was that a category?
No.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, that could have been a category. I may be giving them tips. It is what it is.
You said the UA?
Yeah, it's a whole.
If they make a UA award, that's gonna be on some ghetto show. That ain't gonna be on no.
I kid you not. It's supposed to It's supposed to to do you straight UAs. They got more subs than folks who do legit shoes, though.
We got to call it the Trap Awards.
The Trap Awards.
You ain't got to call it Trap Awards, though. You ain't got to do that. You ain't got to do that.
Yeah, y'all boys crazy.
You gotta have another section for them.
Puss ass.
Go. What up, bro?
What's up, Skip? What's going on, bro?
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Shit, look at
that. Cool. So we was chopping it up. I don't have a chance to watch the Monday Miss, but one of the co-founders of Nation of Souls, he got on and he pretty much clarified everything about what was going on and how they came up with the nominees for certain categories. Basically, my question to everybody that I had on the panel was basically like how you feel about everything? Like, what's your opinion on everything?
As far as the
nominee,
can you be a little bit more specific?
Okay, what's your opinion on the nominees, the categories, pretty much everything, like everything that's going on as far as Nation of Souls?
Okay. I mean, well, since I'm nominated in like just one of the categories, that's like pretty much the main one I personally focused on. You know what I mean? So all the other categories, I mean, I can't really, say anything about them. You know, but they were. It was a big variety of different categories to be nominated in and stuff like that. But the sneaker channel, that's the only one that I really, zoned in on because I'm one of the nominees. So all the other categories, I really don't have anything to say about that.
Okay.
And I was saying the same thing, just like I said. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not even for the, like I said, I'm being 100. I don't even see how many even in the category with Skip.
Yeah, I mean, and
like for real, like
yeah. Not saying but I mean it's like like when you look at the names, it's a I guess it's a pretty good mixture of names in there. But even I said, like, when I saw the names first, I was like, okay, shit, that's what's up. But then I was like, there's a lot of other talented individuals out in sneaker YouTube.
Facts.
Unfortunately, that's not on this list. Like Wavy, like Orchard Beach, shit. He's another very underrated person. When you watch his videos, he has all the the on foots and the camera movement and stuff like that. So I was just like, there's a lot of underrated people out there in sneaker, man. So I guess to narrow it down to, like, I believe it was like seven of us. I'm not sure, but
I don't remember either.
It's like, I don't know, man. It's like it pretty much. I mean, it is what it is, but there's a lot of people out there that are actually, underrated. And then you just got, just niggas with money that buy shoes.
Facts.
Let me ask you, I think it's gonna be a good question. It's gonna be a good question. What kind of categories you think that should have been in there that's not there?
I think you see, like me, I want like funniest channel.
Right.
Yeah.
Or underrated, most underrated.
Underrated, yeah.
Underrated.
Or most,
you know what I'm saying?
Most improved channel.
Like, you know what? I'm gonna say this right now. What I wish they would have had, and I would have wanted to be part of that category. I wish they would have had like Rookie of the Year. I'm not saying that I would have been a cool category. Rookie of the Year.
Yeah. I believe, Rookie of the Year would have went hard, man. Or even like best on foot.
Right.
You got a lot of channels who, you know what I mean? Like, when they do their on foot shots, hey, they go hard. Like I said, like when he does his on foots and shit like that, shit's fire. And he's underrated as well.
You could have had like
go ahead.
Oh, you could have said we could have had like what, best dress?
Yeah, I was about to say that one. Best dress, best sneaker, best sneaker outfit or something like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I think. Oh, go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
I think I like, because this is pretty much the first, Nation of Souls awards. You know what I mean? So every time it's always the first thing. It could be used as a very good learning experience. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then they can get the feedback of people. You know what I mean? And it should be like, if we're all grown, it should be like, the feedback should be not like bashing or being mean or no stupid shit. It just be like, just offer like an opinion about some
supportive type shit. Yeah.
Maybe the second time around, they'll get their feedback and be like, okay, well, we can add these categories. We can change this and stuff like that. Because, like I said, like at the end of the day, this shit, you know what I mean? It's entertainment. You know what I mean? Some people feel very passionate about what they put their work in. Because you got, like I said, you got YouTubers who work hard and they believe in themselves and they're proud of their content. You know what I mean? You got, like I said, there's so many underrated, talented people out there. And then you just got niggas with money. Niggas with high limits on their credit card swiping and shit. You know what I mean? You got niggas with money. You got niggas with money who are just whatever. Then you got, people who are like really, really, enjoy what they're doing and stuff like that, man. Facts.
Yeah.
Best reseller of the year or some shit like that. Cause some niggas who do YouTube that just resell.
They go hate that.
But I mean, I'm thinking like Ginger the Plug and shit like that. I just got on to him. Ginger the Plug be on his shit though. He be putting motherfuckers on, showing folks how that shit work though. He show you how it work.
Chappelle said y'all need to do a list. So and the dude said that he was like, this is the first year. Maybe next year when they get some more advice and insight on it, like you can make it bigger than what it is already now.
Yeah.
So but I still think it's a good thing.
Okay.
Go ahead, Skip.
Oh yeah. Because I still need to watch the Nation of Souls on the Monday Missile. Because I mean, like I said, I just got off work. I ain't watched it yet. So as soon as I get to the house, I'm gonna watch that so I can be, up to speed. I haven't watched it yet, so I don't know like what was really talked about.
Yeah.
I just subbed up to the Monday Mid, so I thought I was already subbed up. I was wondering why I wasn't seeing no damn video. But I just subbed up. So shit, I'm gonna check that one out too later on tonight.
Yeah. But well, shoot, Skip. I mean, if you want to go ahead and watch it, I don't know if you want to watch it while you're driving, though. You know what I'm saying? But listen to it. You can go ahead. You know, I ain't want to hold you up or nothing like that.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, man. I just hop in, man. Hey, GOAT, man. Like I said, man, you doing a good job, bro, man. Hey,
Appreciate it.
Well, I say 95% of us that are doing this, they all got one goal, man. They want to just put their content out, mind their own motherfucking business, and just be themselves. That's it.
Facts.
Yeah, man. Hey, y'all take care, man. I'm about to take to the house. Look at this.
All right, man. Appreciate you coming through, man.
All right.
Yep.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
I said that.
You had me on them Kyrie. I ain't gonna lie. I've been looking at Kyrie and I thought about them damn because I had made a video about Kyrie a while back, talking about him being the face of Nike and everything now. But I had watched that concept one because I was on the fence about buying them concepts.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, I should have bought them.
I did the lace swap in them things too. I took the pink laces out and put the teals in. Matter of fact, hold on.
Shit. Y'all on your own with this conversation. I don't do Kyrie's.
Man, but he did a breakdown about the eyes on the shoes and everything. He did a breakdown about all that on that one right there. Because everybody talking about the Illuminati stuff, and he did a breakdown about all that.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, man. Y'all know Kyrie, my boy, man. I rock with Kyrie heavy. But yeah, I had to put that lace swap in the things, man.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, that go hard. I ain't gonna lie.
I had to swap the things.
You gonna hoop in them or you just gonna wear them?
Nah, I'm just gonna wear them casually. Like the ones that's sitting in stores, like the jet black one. Like I'll probably hoop in that one when I get back right. But these right here, I gotta wear these casually. And it's crazy. I got the concept from last year. I ain't even wore them yet.
Well, you ain't did nothing wrong. I ain't gonna lie. You might need to double up. Cause I ain't gonna lie. That's one of them. That's one of them where they doing them every year and the price go up on them joints every year.
Exactly.
That's why I'm mad I ain't get them Yeezy, them V3s, them 700s. I had an offer for them joints before they even dropped. I had put it in the group for like $300 a pair. And I was like, bro, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna do it. Like they were like 300, 320, something like that. Man, so those dropped, it was like 600.
They gonna restock. They gonna restock.
Yeah, but
you can just keep a pair
the next time.
I'm gonna do with each pair. He had each version of the 700. I like, bro, if you could get some stuff like that where you can get each one of like one drop or one certain drop, the first one of each one, you're gonna be straight in the years to come.
D Price said what the eye mean. The all-seeing eye is not evil or anything. It's like you know how you hear people say use your third eye. Mm-hmm. It's like just using your intellect. Like it's nothing evil, Illuminati at all, man.
That's it on the damn dollar bill.
Exactly. It's on the dollar bill.
It's on the damn dollar bill.
It ain't evil. Roscoe Kick said, what the sneakers FLSU? Man, y'all get off LSU, man.
Malachi wilding out.
Tell you, man, they had to sacrifice the Saints in order for them to win, but it's all good.
Real talk.
But yeah, man, I ain't want to dwell on this subject too long. If y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about, we can still chop it up for a little bit. I ain't planning on staying on too long. Man, I can't talk.
Man, I just wanted to hop on. I seen what was going on. Like, bro, I don't never hop on nobody live. I'm gonna hop on once I link in there. That's all it was. Man,
like I tell everybody is more than welcome to come on my live. My live is open to anybody who didn't want to come on.
I would say you don't want no smoke in that fantasy league though.
Oh, you down right now.
It's all right.
Y'all doing fantasy basketball?
By the end of the week.
Fantasy basketball. I'm number 1 right now. IBA number 2 in the league.
I can't do that fantasy basketball.
It's funny because I was like number 8 or number 7 at first.
Yeah, like he was like, I think when we did draft, he was like picked to finish like 6th. And everybody was laughing at his squad, like he got an all West Coast squad. But they ain't real. I had peeped IBA. IBA was making moves as soon as the draft was over with. And the first 2 weeks he was still making moves. And he just kept winning. He kept winning. He had like an 8-game win streak.
Be like,
I think he like
the bottom down here. Hey.
Yeah, I get like 9-3. I'm 10-2. He's 9-3.
You know what I'm saying? I'm coming for it. I'm coming.
Everything. And he on it. I ain't gonna lie to you. He was the one everybody was sleeping. I wasn't asleep though. I was watching his ass creep up.
And I ain't never did no fantasy before the first time. So and it's kind of fun though.
Yeah,
what? Boy, you need to get on. You need to get on fantasy football.
This was my first year ever doing fantasy football. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And they hold me this year. They hold me in both of my leagues this year, but it's all good. I'm coming back next year.
That fantasy football, man, you gotta be thinking hard for that fantasy football. Cause man, them injuries kick. It's only one game a week, so you gotta be prepared. Mm-hmm. Fantasy basketball, man, it's games every night, so you can kind of shake yourself back and drop somebody, pick somebody else, somebody get hurt.
That's why I like. That's why I like fantasy football.
Fantasy football. Trade either. Nobody want to trade nobody. So when you draft, you stuck.
Facts. You stuck.
You may get one trade at the beginning of the year. That's it.
For real. But Roscoe said, "How y'all feel about the Black Cats coming out Wednesday?" I'm gonna pass on that, man.
Big pass, major pass.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. The only reason folks everybody passing on them Black Cats is because Jordan dropped so many shoes. Like if they would have never dropped, it's gonna be All-Star Weekend. Who finna spend their money on some all black forwards and all finna come up?
Them security guard shoes, bro.
Referee shoes.
You gotta think about it. Years ago, everybody wanted them Black Cats. Like when I first heard they were coming out, I was like, "Yeah, I want them Black Cats." Now I started thinking about, man, all this stuff finna come out. I'm not finna spend that $109 on them Black Cat.
Why? Exactly.
Yeah.
Why?
Like I said, I ain't bought nothing all year, and I'm cool with it. I'm just waiting. I mean, I'm gonna slow down. I'm not gonna just be impulse buying shoes. And like I said, I understand I'm doing a channel, and yes, I do incorporate, you know what I'm saying, reviews and all stuff, but I'm not gonna go out and cop shoes out of sake of content. I'm not doing that.
Yeah. Now I ain't gonna lie, them Yeezys that come out Saturday, I kind of want them. I'm still on the fence about them, and I'm trying not to spend no more money because next month it's just gonna be ridiculous.
Since you said something about Yeezy, I was telling my girl the other night, bro, I've been anti-Yeezy for the longest. But I said, in order to build my brain, I gotta buy Yeezy this year. Cause I watched like 2J's stuff from what he be buying at people's tables. He buying Yeezy. Yeah. The whole rip. He buying 12 pair of Yeezys before he buy 12 pair of J's.
Right.
Dude, I just buy some Yeezys. So I just said I gotta just start. Somebody gonna buy the Yeezy. So I might as well buy them and make some money off of it. Because I ain't going to wear them, but I'll make some money off anything.
Ron called them the BS4s. Hop said, my partner hit on the exclusive access and they look extra ashy. I call them the Ashy Larry 4s. Yeah, man, them 4s going to sit. It's too much heat coming out of February.
Of course they going to sit.
And they probably look like outlet. Man, they probably look like them with them Raptor 4s and the ashy ones that everybody ended up getting.
Yeah, them what ashy.
They look like. Yeah.
Man, the 4s still sit.
They might fly off the shelves like after people start getting it. Because, you know, next month.
I want them to sit.
After next month, people start getting their little check. Come on.
I think it'll be a good. I think it'll be a good. Yeah, I think it'll be a good kid shoe since it's all black, and y'all know how black people feel about kids getting their shoes dirty.
It's way.
That material, they gonna tear it up still. That material right there.
Man, they gonna tear that shoe up so fast.
It was like the Oreo. It was like the Oreo material, that leather. Then it'd be different. But that suede, they gonna beat that.
It's over with. They gonna kill that.
You know what I'm saying?
Ron said Yeezy get the views because they hot.
Right.
Yeah, but this my only beef with Yeezys, and I got a video coming out on Wednesday about this. Yeezy starting to get a little like Jordan brand. All these colorways that's coming out, it's starting to get a little saturated.
Yeah,
but y'all not tired of seeing the same models, though.
Well, you got to think about
I know people say that we could say the same thing about Jordan, but Jordan got like, you know what I'm saying, like double.
You got to think about Yeezy just started though. He got to build up. He can't do no retro yet. We doing Jordan retros models he done did. Yeezy ain't got no models yet. Yeezy got to get he got to get 18 models so he can start doing retros like the first ones and stuff like that.
I just feel like just like you be seeing these girls, even guys that be wearing like these Balenciaga, them slip-on shoes. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know. I can't do the Balenciagas, man.
Nah,
and people be rocking them like they dope. I'll be like, you will never.
The only Balenciagas I thought about doing was in arena with the arena Balenciaga.
Because they see Future and Migos wearing them. That's why.
Yeah, that too. Them bitches just plain. It's a casual looking shoe I can wear in the club. But I thought like, man, I could buy a pair of Adidas and make that look casual and wear them in the club though. So that's why I was like, I'm straight. You can buy a pair of Stan Smiths and be cool.
That's what I'm saying. I bought me some Stan Smiths. Like I just needed something casual. Like I ain't want to buy no Air Force. So
my first review this year gonna probably be Adidas, all white Adidas. That was my first review.
GQ said, I'm not trying to buy nothing else until next month. I done bought like 7 pairs since mid-December. Yeah, I ain't buying. I'm trying not to buy nothing else, but I do like them Yeezys that's dropping. Hot Dog said, I want those.
I saw a list somebody was trying to put out for All-Star Weekend, bro. They said, man, it's about 10 different collabs was going to drop All-Star Weekend. Man, folks better be prepared.
Save your money.
I'm not going.
Then they said every store out there gonna probably have a sale. Man, folks gonna be buying like no other out there.
Facts. Ron said my only complaint is the price. Yeah.
You better be sitting on some bread if you're going out there trying to cop everything.
Look, you better be one of the multi-millionaires with that high max out on your credit card.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta be. Yeezy is a lifestyle shoe. Jordan is an athletic sneaker. That's why it's playing out.
I mean, Jordan a lifestyle shoe to an extent. Kanye just right now in the generation. You got to think about Jordan past generation. It was a lifestyle shoe. So I mean, Jordan really still a lifestyle shoe. My little boy like Michael Jordan. My little boy don't know nobody no Kanye. He like Michael Jordan. He play basketball. He don't know nothing about no Kanye.
But to the extent you could say that, you know what I'm saying, Jay's now it's like a lifestyle shoe because put it like this. 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna see nobody balling in none of these retros. They balling in the actual, you know what I'm saying, like the other shoes that Jordan be making, you know, that's made for the court. Because
they balling their knees.
Yep, Kyrie's and KD's
and Kobe's and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what they hooping.
You got to think about Luka. Luka don't even wear retros when he hoops. He wear the 34s and stuff like that.
Right.
It's a hooping shoe. It's made to hoop.
The bottom, the way these is from back in the day, like man, it's different.
Man, that grip terrible compared to the shoes today. How they have the bottom of the grip is made on them.
Facts.
A lot of you look like what? Like I call myself. This was years ago, but I call myself balling in them Kobe's. Right? I forget which ones. I mean, I got them in there somewhere, but it's to the point where I was running, but I was running lazy. Right? My foot must have took a step, and my foot must have stuck to the ground. And I ate it. I was like, God damn, like I was in the gym. Nigga, I'm telling you. Just like nigga with that new technology, you gotta lift your feet up, bro. You can't be ain't no dragging your feet. You gotta lift your feet up and walk, boy.
Right, like them. And them I had like LeBron,
telling y'all.
Some LeBron 9s, I think I was hooping in. It was one of the best shoes. Hell nah, my little boy. My little boy done seen some Jordan trainers. I ain't gonna lie to you. He wanted to play outside him, but he ain't want to rock in the school. He wanted to play outside.
My boys, they had a little rec game on Saturdays. They hooped in LeBrons and Under Armour, Steph Curry's.
Yeah.
Oh, I could have.
I broke my ass for these.
Bro, the best Kobe hooping sneaker is.
What them Kobe's was. They
them
had
the Kobe 9s.
Them too. I was looking at Hibbets when them dropped.
Them the Kobe 9s.
When it came to that hardwood floor, these right here grip.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Man. Ron said, "Show your little boy some Jordan trainers."
Yeah, he don't seen them. He just be like, "I play outside in them." He don't even know the numbers, but it's just certain stuff he just don't be feeling that Jordan made.
How old your little boy is?
He's 5. He'll be 6 on Wednesday, but he just don't be. He don't be feeling some of them. He don't feel some retros. He don't be liking some retros. So I won't hold him against him.
Them boys said PJ Tucker balling retros. PJ Tucker ain't no, he just mediocre.
And you see them retros be busting on PJ Tucker too. He switched shoes like 2-3 times during the game. Shoes. He don't stay in them shoes too long.
Hey Ron, I'm telling you, like with the Kyries, you got to go up like half a size, but bro, they comfortable, dog. Like I ain't even gonna hold y'all. Them joints comfortable.
I don't even like the way Kyrie's look. I don't know. Like I can't do them.
I like the threes, the Kyrie threes. Like it's that strap that I just ain't with yet. Like the KD 12. Like they growing on me. The pair they just dropped with like his homeboy brand, the Inspired pair, they growing on me. So
yeah, I hung it up with KD. My last KD was a KD 9, and after that, I was like, nah, I can't rock with KD like that. But fellas, we've been on for about an hour and 20 minutes. I'm about to go ahead and shut it down. I know some other people that's probably gonna go live, so I ain't want to take up their time. You know, we pretty much got into what I wanted to talk about. So y'all go ahead and shout y'all stuff out.
So you already know that there's IBA on YouTube and Instagram. You know, I've been keeping it short lately. So, you know what I'm saying? Just check me out. You know what I'm saying? I've been moving kind of slow, but when I pick back up, y'all gonna know when I pick back up. So just stay tuned.
Samaj J Snatching Souls. Next up, we going live tomorrow on my channel. IBA with the sneakers, they all apart. Shoot, Goat already know he can slide in and pull up on us over there. So shoot, man, y'all gonna hit that like button for my boy Goat on this live right here. If y'all ain't subbed up Goat or nobody that's on this panel right now, man, sub up to everybody.
Appreciate it, bro.
What sneaker must be sleep over there.
MIA.
He gotta be sleep. Man, I'm full of skinny on me. That's why he got the camera on. He over there done. He's slumped over right now. But man, hey, y'all make sure y'all follow, sub up to What the Sneakers, man. He kind of MIA right now, man. He don't work hard today, man.
Well, I told you and meet me in the back room.
Yeah, I got you, man. But everybody that came through in the chat, you guys on the panel, man, Skip, I appreciate y'all for coming through. Like I said, anybody, y'all got something to say, y'all know y'all always more than welcome to come on my platform. My platform is open to everybody. And with that being said, man, it's been your friendly neighborhood sneaker man, Goat Weezy. Sending y'all love, peace, and chicken grease. And we out of here, baby.